Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. I pulled up the inner lid with that too. Okay. First of all, check. Looks like there's a lot of bees anyway. I don't see an overabundance of beetles. Matter of fact, I don't see any beetles. There's one beetle. He's gonna get the squash. I haven't smoked them at all yet. A couple of dead bees inside of the outer cover. Yeah. A little bit of smoke for everybody. Get the guards some smoke. Okay. Do a little change up today. Taking out the internal feeder. Going to add a top feeder and add another frame of foundation. So they're going to have to draw out another frame before winter, and that's gonna be interesting, to say the least, to see if we can get that done by winter. Drawing out some comb. They seem a little more testy than usual. Of course, it is it's right before dark. I really waited too late to do this. Kind of waiting on it to cool off today, and had some folks come over, and I just waited too long. So let's see if we can take this off without destroying anything. First of all, they have drawn out quite a bit. Quite a bit. They're filling it. It's almost full of honey, nectar. So is that. Still not all drawn out yet. Oh crap. We've got a bunch of burrcomb on the side. I smashed a bunch of bees taking that out, so they've attached it to the wall, which messed up some of the comb. I got to take that internal feeder out to make some room for this other frame. So I gotta figure out. I'm gonna try to do this without damaging anything on this end. Okay, lots of bees. There's actually there's 3 or 4. Well, looks like there's more beetles on this one than there have been. Smashing beetles. He got away. Not for long. All right. Killed the beetles. Let me shake the bees off of this. I'm making them mad now. All right. I need to check them. So that one's got almost all of it drawn out. They're already starting to fill it. This one's got plenty of room. I don't think I'll mess up any comb. They started capping honey, but the problem with that is they haven't drawn it all out yet. So why are they capping it already? Because those are definitely not full thickness honey cells. So I'm gonna go to this side. There's a lot more room here. Smash the bee. I'm making them mad. This is a new frame that I put in. It's heavy. There's a lot of nectar in it. There is a beetle. This is the most beetles I've seen. They're not drawing it out very thick, very deep. I don't know what the deal with that is. There's actually some brood on that one. That shouldn't have brood on it. That was an outside frame. An outer frame. Well, it's going to be an outer frame because I'm putting it right there. And I'm going to insert that that frame of foundation on or inside in the inside of the hive. That way I can maybe they can get them to draw it out a little quicker than they have been. That's got a lot of honey on the outside. It's like they're trying to put up brood. Well, there is brood. I can see, well, on that black foundation, I can see grubs. I can see eggs, or larvae and eggs. That's why I wanted to put the black foundation there. Oops, dropped it. Okay, those two are there. Yeah, I know, I made a few of you mad. Smoker's going good today. Dadgum. This should be all brood, or mostly brood. This is one of the cutouts. Oh gosh, yeah, a lot of brood in that one. Looks like they're starting to go some honey in it too, just like they have been. Yeah, a lot of brood. That's good. I like that. Yeah, I guess I didn't mess it up too bad. So, right here's where I'm going to insert the new frame with the new foundation on it to try to get them to draw it out. I've seen videos online of folks inserting frames there, so they'll go ahead and hurry up and draw Draw a comb. Whew, boy, that one's heavy. There's the queen. Saw her right off. A lot of brood. Lots of brood. Oh yeah, they're doing good. The only thing that I worry about is that few extra beetles that I saw today. So I need to remember right before between the cutout and the original nuke frame. That's where I'm planning on putting the new frame. This is going to be a quick. Oh goodness, that's heavy. That's so full of brood. I love it. Wow. Even that little piece of burr comb has got brood on it. I don't know if it looks like drone brood, kind of. Like I said, this is going to be quick. I'm not going to hover too much because I got to get, it's getting late. They're a little more testy than they usually are just because it's late, I believe. And they don't like me being in here this late. Golly, that's heavy. Look at all the brood. Yep. Lots of brood, lots of honey on that one. That whole side, that's original. That's the one of the original frame, so that's not a cutout. So okay, this is the other cutout, and I've already checked the other one, so wow, that's heavy. A lot of honey on that one, a lot of brood. A lot of brood, a lot of honey. Looks like the ones that the cells that I messed up on that end there are the ones that they're putting honey up in. So either they have rearranged the angle of those cells, or they just decided, hey, we'll just stick some honey in it. Since the queen won't use it for brood. Yeah, I've got several of them mad now. Yeah, I know. I need to put that other frame in there. And then I'm going to button it all up. Put the new feeder on there. Alright. This is the new frame. I added some wax to it. Not a lot, because my little wax crayon was kind of it almost didn't have any on the outside, and I didn't bring a knife to, well, I could have used my hive knife, but anyway, I couldn't find a knife to cut the rest of it, so okay. They're really building a lot of burr comb in between the frames, and I'm gonna leave that like that. I'm gonna set this one. Golly, yeah, I've got a lot of them mad at me. Like I said, I probably shouldn't have been out here this late, but I didn't have a whole lot of choice. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I've been off for a while again, this time just on vacation, and I got to get back to work tomorrow, so I really needed to get this done today. It turned out to be a busier day than I thought it was going to be. I mean, everybody has those where circumstances arise that prevent activities that you had planned to do. Whoa! Okay. That was different. I've never seen them do that before. They were... Okay. I'm gonna see if I can fix my spacing here. I hate to get the spacing wrong. I want a little extra room maybe between the honey frames, and then kind of bunch the brood frames up. Boy, I made several of them mad tonight. Okay, well, they're there. All right. I'd actually bought a magnifying glass to look for eggs, because my eyes are so bad I can't see them. But today I saw some eggs, which is pretty cool. This is my new feeder, what is that? Well, crap. There it is, Ceracell. Bees for Life. It's actually out of New Zealand. They build these and ship these to the U.S. There's one company that makes them, or that carries them. I like the design because I want this winter, when I'm going to end up feeding this bunch anyway. I know it, so I want to be able to feed dry sugar. And this feeder, you can feed dry sugar or syrup like this. And the one thing I like about it is if your hive stands aren't perfectly level, which, if you can see the level of my syrup, it's obviously not level. I think mine are tilted to the rear a little too much, and it looks like this left side here is down. But they have these access points on the corners where even if the syrup goes to one corner or one side, the bees can still access it. And these little inserts here keep them from coming out into the syrup and drowning. So does this little insert there. So we'll see how they like it. I'm not sure how they're going to like it, but I think it's going to work well, especially for what I want to do, feeding the dry sugar this year, this winter, because there's no way I'm going to get another. I'm not going to get any supers. So the only thing is I can't let there be any bees on this top. Oh, see, you can't do that. Go on, get. Because they are shut out of this. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to leave the inner cover on with this or not. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. But there. There's my feeders on. It's got 2 gallons of syrup in it now instead of the 1 gallon feeder, the internal feeder that I've been feeding with. And they like this week when I didn't have a chance to come fill it up, you know, they had it's bone dry. So at least this way they'll have 2 gallons. If I can't get to it when I'm supposed to, maybe he'll carry them over until I can come put some more in it. I try to come out of here weekly. I was actually going to try to get out here in 3 days, because it's about 3.5, 4 days they've been emptying this thing. So maybe the 2 gallons will last them a week. And like I said, it's going to help me out this winter on feeding the dry sugar.